Right, let's get a rundown of what else is happening with Charlotte. I'll have the front pages of the papers right after this.
Thanks, Eamon. British charity workers will arrive in Chile today to help survivors of the country's earthquake. The authorities have confirmed over 700 people have now died in the disaster.
But in all seriousness, if I'd have phoned you up and said, Charlotte, fancy going out with me at the weekend, we'll get our picture taken.
No way.
Who does these things?
No way. I do not know. I can't imagine when they're all standing there and they say, right, drop your clothes.
Yes.
And you
know. Sort of begin to know more about someone than maybe you really wanted to or whatever. Would you do it? Have you done it? Let us know at Sky Charlotte, at Eamon Holmes, news at sky.com. Thank you. That's the thought for the morning. Front pages of the paper. What else is happening? Then we're going to get Darren Lyons taking what's in the papers after this.
British charity workers will arrive in Chile today to help survivors of the country's earthquake. The authorities have confirmed... Here
in the studio.
Absolutely, to do that. In fact...
I speak to Ian Woods, who I'm not sure was one of them, but he certainly witnessed. Knowing him, he might well be. He might well be. We'll be across to Australia very shortly. Darren here with the new Darren, and we're going to be talking a lot of politics like the programme this morning. Let us know, news at sky.com. OK. Jeremy Clarkson.
That was tricky. I couldn't very well say... that we weren't astronauts.
Along with it, would you? Surely, if someone said that, would you say, no, actually, I'm sorry, you've made a bit of a mistake, I'm not really an astronaut?
He's an old man. Yes. Really. I mean, you don't want to embarrass
you one day. You're going to get old.
Isn't he going to be more embarrassed when he finds out what happened, though?
The amount of times people come up to me and they say, let it go. Next story here. Now, this is very annoying. If you've got a neighbour like this, I've suffered human right to store junk caught near Dorking in Surrey.
It is.
And the neighbours there are saying, really, what about our human rights to clean...
I'll tell you.
Thank you, Darren. Now, do stay with us, Darren, because we're crossing...
Best breaking news I've ever seen on Sky in my life. That is just unbelievable, especially those exotic dancers at the end.
Well,
giddy up.
Jackie, would you?
No. What do you think?
Jack.
No!
And?
No. Especially not. It's going to have a lie down. So Alex Ferguson is...
Thank you very much indeed for that, and that's the... Most of their life naked, except when they're at the office.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Well, there was one person there that we saw earlier on in Woods' piece going to the office, still not wearing any clothes.
Right.
Maybe he liked it a bit too much.
Maybe, Charlotte. People's reasons for doing these things. Would you, could you? Let us know. news@sky.com, at Eamon Holmes, at Sky Charlotte. Thank you very much. Hello there, very good morning to you. Sky News Sunrise on a Monday morning, it's first day of March. Darren Lyons, he's got the newspapers getting his take on what they're saying in just over 5 minutes' time. Stay tuned for that. And ready to go through the newspaper. I could see you twitching about there as I was talking to the Home Secretary. What was...
How they're worn, crying faces, etc., etc. Have a new neighbour in Highgate Village. So the Mirror's reporting this morning, which I think is just a wonderful. They've moved into
a charity from Simon Cowell towards Steve Brooks, £2.50, so he's got himself 150 quid.
Yeah, plus he sold CDs for that.
Aids are available, anything. Charlotte, how do you maintain your svelte figure?
Oh, it's just all the...
Do you work hard? Do you work hard?
Yes. No, well, sometimes.
Yes, no, sometimes.
Yeah,
there we are.
It just depends.
It just depends.
Well, that's not very helpful,
nice picture, Charlotte Church. Lady Gaga, how would you describe that up?
Well, I love this picture, actually. I mean, you talk about PR and using the paparazzi. Well, I don't think. Well, I don't think Kate Garraway's been there either.
It's just not fattening, couldn't be. It's all that mayonnaise.
Let's get back to the naked Australians, will we?
Funny you should say that. You want to see? Look, I don't know what. It's got them all going anyway. Why are you tittering? Why are you tittering like a schoolgirl for, Charlotte?
No, I would never be able to do that. I would just think it would be way too...
Darren and I could bring you by the hand. We would be very happy to,
I know that you two have made a pact to do the next one. I think
we've joined up wherever it is.
Please don't.
Please.
What a way to start your Monday morning. That's giddy up. Look how Australians go to
giddy up.
Thank
you.
Yeah, totally
We're going to take a break there. We're back. All the top stories of the morning right after this. Don't go away. Update now. What else is making the news on this Monday morning? Charlotte Hawkins with the details.
Britain's largest bank, HSBC, is expected to report around a 20% jump in profits in a few moments.
If the Sky News Sunrise team would get involved in all of this, I'm game if you and Jackie are.
Yes, maybe not.
Yes, maybe not. Maybe you're absolutely right there. But thanks very much indeed for your interest in that, and we'll be doing a feature on that item later on. And what else is happening? We begin with politics at home. Charlotte with the details.
Thanks, Eamon. We do. And Gordon Brown will defend his record on law and order this morning and attack David Cameron for claiming that society in Britain is broken. His annual gay and lesbian Mardi Gras. What the cheek of it.
The cheek. No, you've got emails and texts and things on that, have you?
I have lots of people getting in touch to say whether they would take part in it. A lot of people saying, you know, because it's a piece of art, essentially, that actually they probably would take it seriously. Other people offering money for charity for us all to do it. But
you see, there are people who would think like that, and then there are people who would go along just to look and gape and gawp at those beside them. Can't understand that at all. Right, Charlotte, we'll keep us posted with those before the end of the programme. Now, here's a very interesting story, because we're going to talk education now, and a parent at the age of 7. Did you pass yours around that age?
not at the age of 7, no, that's incredible.
Were you a child prodigy?
Sadly not.
You were. But you were a little smart swat, weren't you?
I did do my homework, it has to be said.
Very well, and you still do, Charlotte, you still do. So congratulations to them. But thousands of children. We're talking showbiz now. We're talking showbiz stories that make the papers and showbiz stories that are going to make the papers with the news editor of and we're going to be hearing and we're going to be seeing a lot about them. Why is that?
We are.
They're the front pages today.
They are. The Sun and the Mirror both carrying this going for him.
Well, in her time, Katie Price has been well used to getting her kit off.
Graham Miller says, no way, no one except the wife will see me naked. Paul Harrison says, don't know if I'd do it, but I'd have to see some high-definition photos close up to make my mind up. Matt reckons we should do it, in the name of art, of course. And Flood Helper on Twitter has got in touch saying, oh, my goodness, naked folks at this time of the morning. I'm eating my breakfast. So there you are.
Jacqueline?
I've had lots of tweets saying that they'd like to see us all naked.
Yeah.
And they know it's unprofessional to say it, but they just like it. Just...
Well, I can imagine
we're
why
not.
they would want that in my case. But they'd have to pay a lot of money.